Not on holiday. Please don't say the day before you go on holiday. Is that what you're going to say?
You know, like when you...
Feels like the day you're due to come home off your holidays.
Yeah, yeah. That's
like,
what it is.
Holiday's over.
Holiday's over, you got to pack all your stuff and you just keep waiting because you don't want to miss the plane.
Oh. See, that's the thing, I always miss the plane.
Yeah, you said that, didn't you?
So I always dread the last day of holiday.
Yeah, I don't want to think about it anymore. I just want to,
I think this is about the scruffiest I've looked.
Yeah,
Right, I'm going to go and wash mine because look at that iffy. It's burnt all my nails as well and I'd only just done them.
Oh, no.
Never mind, eh? I'd be loving getting them done, like...
Random people who on the whole don't get on that well. But we had already been together for over a month and we had begun to be quite protective and stuff of one another. And you would plopped into all that. So that was incredibly difficult for you. Everyone knows that. But by the lunchtime of the next day, I realised what a caring person you are. I realised what an exceptional person. You actually remind me, this is a weird thing to say, not physically in any way, but the woman who looked after me as a child, who was a sort of nanny to me, who was very, very English, which is where I get my Englishness from, she retired in like the late 80s when I was about eight, and she moved to Shropshire, to somewhere just outside Telford, and I missed her so much because she was like another mum to me, and I missed her so much I used to spend like 2 holidays a year with her, and I just hero worship the ground she walks on, and I still do in a way, although I don't see as much of her now as I should. And she's almost 80, but she had this neighbour who can I say this? You know, neatly clipped hair, pretty face, even though she was well in her 40s when I met her, but everything was sort of perfect. Do you know what I mean? You know, perfect little suit. Like, she worked in a school as like a teaching assistant, but yet she still wore a 3-piece suit to work. She's very much that sort of person and very house proud. Like, her house was just perfect. And when my former nanny used to go in there to draw the curtains, when they used to go abroad to France, like, we would go around and one's cup of tea, and I could imagine she put a lot of sort of grown-ups' backs up. She was very anti-smoking. She's very opinionated. She's
First, and I heard him say, something.
Can you not say? Jokes. There's no denying that.
What?
Can you not say?
I don't know in that kind of context.
I can't really say, but...
Why did you hear it when you were watching?
Yeah.
I think on the outside world he might give a sore out.
But it could have been what you said, only you liked her in the first few weeks, but now he looks at us like a sister. You know, anyway, you boys talk, so you can tell us. You must have said something. What's he said?
I can't divulge in people's things.
Well, is it positive or good?
Look, we've
On
already...
the outside, I think you would, yeah. Not in here.
No, not in here,
You
but...
said that already ages ago.
Yeah, I think on the outside you would.
On the outside, I think he'd go for
I
it.
knew it. What else did he say?
I'm not divulging. That's naughty, isn't it?
Well, okay,
on,
don't
Steve.
divulge anything what he said, but Wally Josie's and John James' chances of being a couple.
On the outside.
But why not in here?
It won't happen in here.
No.
Johnny won't be like that in here either. At all.
So is he attracted to
And
her?
I'm not sure Josie would either.
So is he attracted to her?
I think so, yeah.
Are there any
More
other...
than brother and sister?
I think so, yeah.
Are there any other couples, Rach, that could have been formed in here?
No. There's been couples everywhere if I weren't a married man. I've been and trying everything. Everywhere.
So is that from a lad's point of view, is it, yeah?
What?
What you just said then?
What?
Is that from the boys' point of view? Because we've got our girl, we know about what our Josie's saying to us.
No, that's my point of view, not nobody else's. That's just me.
Has he
That's me
actually
saying being
said
me.
anything to make you think that?
He's a man of few words, John James.
Yeah, that's the problem.
He's a man of few words.
He's a man of few words. So they're obviously
But anyway,
showing
I'm gonna have a
something out there
banana,
about
I
them
think.
too.
Yeah.
Another
Well, he
banana.
said something.
Yeah.
I'm going
Obviously
outside
showing
anyway.
it as if...
On other
Something's
knows
gonna
it's,
happen.
Not real. I don't know. I can't say because I can't say. They're not saying it.
But it could.
But
It could be looked at like that.
yeah.
Well, that's obvious.
I don't know if a woman would go for John James and here just because they know that them two are. So there is something. It is more than friendship.
Would you fancy him if he didn't, if there wasn't?
He's not really my type, to be honest with you. I normally go for like big butch guys. Don't know. Oh, thanks, love. Don't know. I think because when you're in here, isn't it? You don't see anyone else, so.
I'd love if there was someone in here for you.
Me too. I'd love to have a romance in here. I started fancying Ben only because, like, you started going, oh, he likes you. But no way. No way. He's definitely gay, I think.
Yeah.
Well, watch
There's
out in case
something
that
fishy
fucking
there,
bird
isn't
says
there?
that. If that bird says that.
don't feel bad, do you?
No.
You don't feel bad, do you?
No.
As I'm missing out on pizza, I'm going home. I just didn't feel like all that was going through my head was the fact that I was fighting with like supposedly my best friend in the house. Apologise to you and Andrew.
No, there's no apology to be made now. We all didn't know each other then.
Because yeah, but that was a good chance for me to get to know, but that wasn't what was going through my head at the time. All I was thinking about was
It
myself.
wasn't just.
Myself, pretty much.
I wasn't just saying it on my own as well. We were just laughing about it. Basically, we were laughing as well, saying, "Funny the way you." Because what happened was, you stood there. You know when you can't laugh in a room, but you need to laugh.
Yeah.
I just kept like looking at Kelly in the eye and going, "You know, because you're not meant to laugh." I know it's probably as me being a horrible person. That was dead funny, like.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Because when people throw tantrums, she threw a tantrum the other day and I laughed, so that's fine.
I think it's.
I'm not one of these people that would arc. I didn't want to arc up. I would never have arced up.
And then when you went, all right then, good, because the party can get started now. Because you know when you get one person in there and he's like, don't want to be there, it like.
Yeah, and that's fair enough. But
And then we were like, James, come in.
Why do you think that your size is a detriment when it's not?
Well, no, obviously I'm not too worried about my size, am I? Otherwise I would have done something about it.
Yeah.
And I used to be a size 10, and do you know what? I'm not going to take no notice of it now, because when I was a size 10, I was the most miserablest cow that ever walked the planet.
Really?
Yeah, and then I'm size 16 now. So, size 18, Dave will have you believe, but I'm a size 16 now, and I'm probably the happiest I've ever been. Obviously, I'm not. I'd like to be like a size 12, really, but
All my single
I'm
friends.
not gonna cry about it.
No.
You know?
All my single friends would love to take you out for a date.
Oh no. But it does get me down. Like when I have a shower and all that, you do get a bit really conscious. But I've started to it now.
Yeah.
But the fact that my fat ass might be on people's TV screens is making me feel a bit wheezy.
I can think of 3 of my friends that would love to take you out for dinner.
Oh, is it?
You're exactly the kind of girl they'd like.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, hook I up.
You shouldn't let other female
No.
bodies make you self-conscious of your own, because there's absolutely nothing wrong with yours.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm so glad that they've got 6 girls in here that all have different body shapes.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Don't try and conform to what the perceived.
Oh no.
Image of sexiness is.
And like being the bigger girl in here, that's who I am, innit? That's it. That's me.
And yet, all the men always end up in your bed.
I know. How about that? I'm doing it for the bigger ladies, right? Because I tell you what, I'd rather be, and this is going to sound a bit big-headed now, I'd rather be a size 16 than a size 6. Because people will always remember me, because they can see me. No, I wouldn't do it with size 6 anyway, but...
What would you say, like, when you're a size 10, was that you having to starve yourself to keep...
Yeah.
So your body...
No, I'm naturally big.
Well, you should just be what you naturally are.
Yeah.
I know a lot of girls that are very thin, very like Corin's thin, but they
Yeah, but I love Corin's figurelet.
but they starve themselves to make themselves, and they're so miserable all the time.
Well, all different shapes and sizes makes the world go round. And I think what I keep telling myself now is, you know, I cater for the other end of the market, you know?
Thin doesn't automatically equate happiness.
No, true. I got a friend and she looks like Cheryl Cole. She's beautiful.